Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. Thank God it's the weekend. This week has been dragging on, and I am so happy it's Friday. That means I get to share a fantastic, fanciful Friday card with you. Before we get into it, I just want to share a couple things. So first is I am using a new program. I know about a month ago I was using a new program and I asked for your feedback. I found it wasn't working that well. So now I've got a brand new program and I want your feedback. How's the picture quality? Is there a delay between my voice and me speaking? Let me know. I had a lot of problems before with the sound quality. People couldn't hear me half the time, and Tuesday, I don't know if anybody tuned in on Tuesday. Tuesday was my last straw. I was done with that program. It just wasn't working for me. So now I'm using this new one, and I've gotten so far a lot of great feedback on it, but I want to know what you think, so please let me know. Second, if you are on your phone, you're going to want to take a screenshot of the next video, or of the next screen, sorry. So this is my January hostess code right now. If you are going to be placing an order with me this month and it's under $200, make sure you use this code. Everybody who uses this code in the month of January is going to be entered into a draw for some free product. So again, under $200 order, use this code. If you're going to be spending over $200, don't bother using this code because you'll automatically get free product from Stampin. One more thing before I get into this. So, are you looking for something new to do, or you're looking to meet some new friends, or, COVID has us stuck in the house and we're probably all getting a little bummed out being by ourselves constantly. I just wanted to bring up our little crafting community. So that's what I am a part of. I am part of a crafting community. If it's something that you're interested in joining, let me know. To join, you simply need a demonstrator number with Stampin' Up. Now, being a demonstrator and having a demonstrator number does not mean that you are committed to sell their products. It just means that you're committed to get 20% off all your orders. So there's no commitment to sell. It's just you get a discount code. So why not, right? And right now, when you join, Stampin' Up! Has a special offer. So you get to pick out $165 in product. That's right, you get to pick it. Stampin' Up! Doesn't pick it for you. You get to pick whatever you want, up to $165 from any of the current catalogs. The cost to you is only $135. So you're saving $30 just by doing that. Plus, Stampin' Up! Is going to throw in a paper pumpkin kit for free. That's another $30 in free product. And right now, until the end of February, Stampin' Up! Is going to throw in 5 packs of 6x6 designer series paper. That is valued at over $75. So just to recap, you're going to spend $135. Pretty minimal, okay, for what you're going to get. You're going to get $165 in product that you get to pick out. You're going to get a $30 paper pumpkin kit, and you're going to get $75 in free DSP. So that's a total of $270 in product for only $135. That's more than a 50% savings just for getting a demonstrator number. And again, no commitment to sell. You just get to join our crafting community. So what does that mean? We share ideas with each other. We get together at least once a month and we craft together and we laugh and we cry and we just grow these friendships. So we're not just a community, we're all friends, and it's great to be a part of. So if this is something you're interested in, please let me know because I'd love to have you join us. If you have more questions, just hit me with a message or leave a comment. We can schedule a Zoom meeting and we can talk face-to-face about what would be expected of you, which to be honest is not very much, or what you expect from us. So yeah, if you're interested, just let me know and we'll go through that. So let's get into our card now, okay? So this is the cute little card we are going to be making today. It's a little pull tab Valentine's Day card, and it works just like this. How cute is that? I love it. This is such a fun card. Also, there's a little surprise here. in her pocket, if you pull out the bouquet of hearts, there's this cute little hello. Such a fun card. We are going to be using the Kangaroo and Company bundle, as well as some Snail Mail Designer Series paper. Okay, so I'm just going to set this aside to the corner so we can use it as a reference. And we'll get our supplies out. So I've got a piece of real red cardstock. This measures 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And just to start, I'm going to get my bone folder, and I'm going to fold my base in half. And use the folder to burnish the edge. Okay, just like that. Then you're going to want 2 pieces of Whisper White or Basic White cardstock. These measure 4 inches by 5 1/4 inch. Okay, one of these will go on the inside of your card, and the other will go on the front. Okay. Then you're going to want a piece of your Snail Mail Designer Series paper, and I picked this fun little one here that has these cute little hearts all over it. Super adorable. Really like this paper. This measures 3 3/4 inch by 5 inches. Okay, that'll also be for the front of your card. Then you're going to want your little pull tab piece. So this pull tab piece measures 2 inches by 6 1/4 inch, and you're going to score it at 2 inches and 2 1/4 inch. Okay. Then you're going to need some die cuts. Now I'm going to show you, I wonder if I have this bundle out here. Just bear with me a moment. Ah, here it is. Okay. So this bundle of dies has been around for quite a while. It's called the Stitched Shape Framelits. And if you're new to stamping, I highly recommend this as something to add to your arsenal of products, because you kind of get your ovals, your circles, and your squares all in one set. So it's a great starter frame or die set. Again, it's called the Stitched Shape dies. So using these dies, you're going to want a piece of real red cardstock using the biggest die. Then using the second largest die, you're going to want 1 real red and 1 Whisper White or Basic White piece. And then using the third largest square, you're going to want a piece of Whisper White or Basic White. Okay. So now I'm going to show you how to put this card together. Just in the interest of saving time, I have already stamped and colored my kangaroo and her hearts. And I just wanted to show you this fun little piece. So I've already die cut this out, and I'll put it on the red so you can see it. So this odd shaped die that comes with the Kangaroo and Company set. It's this cute little envelope, and that's so that you can add whatever you want to the top. You can customize it. I'll just show you the stamp set here. So you can customize it with hearts or presents or little envelope or these cute little flowers. And what's really neat about this set is the dies actually, when you cut out Mama Kangaroo, the dies actually put a little slit automatically in her pouch. So this little piece that's kind of oddly shaped fits right inside her pouch. Hopefully you guys can see that. So that's what I really like about these dies. Okay, so I'm just going to set those aside for now, and we'll start on our card assembly. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your piece of DSP and you're going to glue it to one of your Whisper White cardstock pieces, and I'm just going to use some Stampin' Seal, see if I can get it going here. Of course I can't. There we go. Get my Stampin', it must be a new Stampin' Seal. So we're just going to put some Stampin' Seal all over. Okay, and then you're going to glue that to your Whisper White cardstock. Just like so. Now some other supplies you're going to need for this card are your classic label punch, as well as one of our tag toppers, and I'm using the scalloped tag topper for this card. So you're going to start with your classic label punch, and you're going to slide this front of your card that you just created into your punch, slide it in as far as it'll go, and pick about halfway and just punch it out. Okay, just like that. All right, so now we're going to work on getting our little pull tab worked out, okay? So you've got your pull tab, you've scored it at 2 inches and 2 1/4 inch, so you've got a small square, and then you've kind of got this large rectangle. On the rectangular side, you are going to want to put that into your tag topper punch. So I'm just going to slide this in, and I'm just going to look at it upside down so that I can make sure I've got it where I want it. That's what I like about our punches. You can actually see where you're going to punch it out. So I'm satisfied with it right there. So I'm just going to punch out the end. And now we've got this cute little decorative piece here. Okay. And now I'm going to work on folding. So I'm going to fold at the 2 inch mark. And I'm going to fold at the 2 1/4 inch mark. Okay, so there's our pull tab. That's going to be ready to go. And it's going to slide in like this, okay? And it'll sit roughly like that so that when you pull it, the mechanism will work, okay? So let me just make sure I've got this going here. Got to use this as a reference because this is a pretty complicated card. So what we've got to do is decorate our little tab first. I'm just going to make sure I got this right. Yes, I sure do. Okay, so you're going to take your red piece and you're going to put your your second largest real red cardstock, and you're going to attach your third largest whisper white cardstock right to the middle. And before I do that, I'm just going to decorate this piece. So I'm going to get our stamp set out. And there is a saying that says, "Love you much." And I'm just going to stamp that little "Love you much" greeting in the middle of my whisper white square. Just like that. I'll get my chamois and just clean my stamp off. Put it away because we don't need it anymore. And then in this set there's this cute little heart shape, and I'm just going to stamp a couple hearts on this little white square using some real red ink. So I'll put one there, and I'll put one there. Oops, there we go. Oh, simply chamois. I got things all over the place right now. Okay. Okay, so we no longer need that. We no longer need that. I'll put this away for now. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this on, and I'm just going to use some green glue to put this on. Just like this. Awesome. Okay. Now you're going to glue that onto your square on your label, okay? You're going to kind of center it up and glue it on. So I'm going to put glue directly onto my pull tab on that little square. And then I'm going to attach my stitched squares right onto it. Okay, just like that. Now to decorate our front piece, so I'm going to glue our second largest whisper white square onto our largest real red square. Again, I'm just going to use some green glue or mono multi glue, whatever you prefer to call it. Just like so. And we're going to add our little mama kangaroo here. So the first thing I'm going to do, I do need a little stamp. Let me get my stamp set out again here. There's this cute little hello stamp set. It's the tiniest little stamp. And we just need some Memento ink. So I'm just going to take this oddly shaped die that I cut out and just stamp hello on it. Just like so. I'm going to use my chamois and clean off my stamp, put that aside, put away my ink because we definitely don't need it anymore. And I'm going to get some dimensionals out. I need a mini dimensional for this, so I'm just going to get one of these little mini dimensionals. And on the bottom of my hearts, I'm going to put a mini. And throw out the backing, and then I'm just going to attach it onto my little odd shape die cut so that it looks like this, okay? And then this will fit nicely into her little pouch there. And now the reason why I'm putting the pouch insert first is because then I'm going to flip her over and I'm going to put some big dimensionals, but I don't want to put any dimensionals where her pocket is because I want that piece to be able to move out in and out freely. So I'm actually going to use some large dimensionals. I'll put one on her head, one kind of by her tail, and one in the middle of her back. Just because I can't have any on the front of her because that's where her pouch is. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of line her up where I want her. She looks good about there. Alright, so that piece is done. Now to attach it to our little pull tab, you're going to want to put some, let me see if I can find it here. Sorry for the noise, digging around. Okay, so I've got some tear and tape adhesive, and you're going to put a strip of it right along that little 1/4 inch kind of piece of your pull tab you created when you did the score lines. So I'm just going to take that off. And I'm going to line this up right along the edge, kind of center it, just like that, okay? Now you're going to open up your pull tab, and on this like inside square you've created, you're going to want to put one strip of tear and tape adhesive, okay? And I'll tell you what we're going to do with that. So now you're going to take your card base, or your card front, sorry. You're going to slide your tab through, and then you're going to line up your square so it's kind of, ignore the tab, but line up your big square so it's kind of center with your card. And you know what, that looks good right about there. Now I'm going to open it up, make sure it's straight here. Let's make sure I got this. You know what, that looks good right about there. I'm going to remove the backing on the tear tape, and then I'm just going to close my square, just like that, okay? So now you've got your little pull tab function. So now when you pull, it's going to open up. How fun is that? So now it's basically just like assembling the rest of our card. So I'm going to flip over our card front, and I'm going to attach it using some dimensionals. So I'm going to put one in each corner, and then one on either side of like the punch that you've done. So I'm using 6 dimensionals. And we're just about done. Okay, so I'll put that onto my front of my card base here. Just like that. Now we're going to do the inside of our card. So I've pulled out this fun little stamp set. It's called Always in My Heart, and I'm going to use this Be My Valentine little greeting, and I'm going to put it on the inside of my card just so that there's something there. I'm just going to get a clear block here, and I'm going to stamp on it before I glue it in, because if I screw up my stamping, then all I have to do is flip it over and redo it, okay? So here's my real red ink. Just kind of like upper center, I'm going to put that cute little Be My Valentine. And then I'm going to glue this to the inside of my card. I'm just going to use some Stampin' Seal. And I like to put a piece of white cardstock on the inside of my cards where the card base is a little dark. Just because it just looks better. Then whenever you write on the inside, people can see what you're writing. I see Bilkis has joined. Thank you, Bilkis, for watching. Same with Bobby. Thank you, Bobby, for watching. So now I'm just going to finish it up because I feel like no card is finished unless it has some bling. So I'm just going to pull out some of our rhinestone basic jewels and my take your pick tool, and I'm just going to add a little bling on it because it needs it. I feel every card needs bling. That's just me though. It's like so. We'll put one more over here. There we go, guys. That is it. That is our card. Oh, you know what I did forget? I don't know if you can see that. I've got this cute little polka dot tulle ribbon on the end of my pull tab. I do need to put this on. So I do have a piece of the polka dot tulle. And I'm just going to run that through my pull tab. So I folded it in half, and now I'm opening up the little loop on the end. And I'm going to put my two ends through the loop. This is a super easy way to do a knot on one of these. And then I'm just going to pull it. And then I'm going to get some of my paper snips. And I'm just going to cut my ribbon a little shorter so that it is the way I'd like it. There we go. Now we're done our card. We've got our little tulle ribbon on the end and our little pull card feature. I am going to upload the instructions for this card onto my blog, so if you didn't get a chance to write down the dimensions or the instructions, they'll be up on my blog for you. Make sure you head over there. But yeah, happy Friday, guys, and thank you so much for watching and supporting me. I hope you guys have a great day. Happy stamping!